Hi guys, welcome back to the Coffee and Hero Show. Taking you through the new single issue releases out this week. This is what's going on the racks for New Comic Book Day this week. It's the last New Comic Book Day before Christmas, of course. And as I stated earlier in the what's new in this week, graphic novels and sort of things video, it is a pretty big week in terms of single issue releases. I think a lot of the companies were eager to get their best titles out before Christmas, and that's resulted in a lot of great quality coming out as well. But I'll take you through what we have here, and I'll kick things off just with some variant covers. So first of all, we've got a couple of variants for Batman 140. These should have been in last week, along with cover A's, but unfortunately they were missing from the delivery, but they've arrived this week. So first of all, you have this great David Finch variant cover, which is a pretty lovely, one of the best variants I think in quite some time. And then we've also got these. DC seem to have started a new line of sort of bat symbol variant covers done in a foil style. This one being Dark Knight Returns is pretty eye-catching and awesomely cool as well. We've got new Nightwing this week, so that means a new Dan Mora Nightwing variant cover. So this is for Nightwing 109, so continuing on of course with the pirate theme from the current story arc. Next up, we have foil Captain America. Again, these are ones we should have had ages ago. Captain America is actually as far as issue 4 now, but we finally only got these #1 variants in, which are from Carrie Andrews. Rather lovely covers there. We got a couple of covers for a new issue of The Deviant this week. This, of course, is The Christmas Story by James Tynion and Joshua Hickson. First of all, we've got the James Stokoe variant cover, which is suitably ghoulish as you would expect. And as well as that, we've got the Retailer Incentive 1-10 variant cover as well by Alex Ekman Long. And then just, again, these just keep selling out. I keep trying to get them in, keep selling out, keep trying to get them in. We managed to grab another couple of the connecting cover for Dracula, so issues 1 and 2. So the Jason Sean Alexander connecting variant cover, issue 1, issue 2. I managed to get a few more copies of those in as well. So that's the variant side of things. We'll move away from there and on to the single issues this week. So as always, we'll kick things off then with DC, just to continue to feed the biased story about, which is not biased at all. So new Batman Superman this week, World's Finest, so up as far as issue 22. So we're continuing on the Return to Kingdom Come storyline there. We have new Catwoman this week, issue 60. This is part of the story arc called 9 Lives. This has been great. I say this all the time. It's one of the best titles that not enough people are reading from the DC Universe, but absolutely love these, although I do love this character as well. Flamingo reminds me of the Grant Morrison run on Batman. One of the covers of the week, definitely, is Harley Quinn Black, White and Redder. That's because it's done by the artist Jenny Frisson, who I collect her variants in general. But she's actually done the cover A for this, and glorious as you would expect. We have Justice League versus Godzilla versus Kong, which is issue 3. So continuing on with expanding the Monsterverse into the DC Universe. Tons of fun title, does exactly what you expect it to. Nightwing, as I stated with the variant, of course, issue 109 is the culmination of the Parrot arc, actually. I may have already read this, and I may already be able to tell you that it is awesome. Really, really strong stuff. We have Superman #9 this week as well, so Joshua Williamson. Bruno Redondo on art for this one, normally the Nightwing artist, but clearly fancy doing a little bit of Superman action. Next up, we have the latest tie-in for Titans, Beast Warrior Tour Central City. We've already been to Gotham, we've already been to Metropolis, we've already been to, I think it's Coast City, and then we have Central City as well. Without a doubt, the best issue this week that I have read. I've read about 2/3 of the pull list so far, but this was phenomenally good. Now, the series already I think is great, but this issue elevates it to another level. This is definitely in the run, I think, for the best single issue of the year, and it perfectly sets up where this run is going forward. Cannot recommend enough. That is Wonder Woman #4. So we move away from there and into the Marvel Universe. Again, a spate of titles this week. So we kick things off with issue 2 of the latest volume of Alien. So Declan Shelby continuing to write, Andrea Briccardo continuing on the art. We have Gang War also continuing on this week. So Amazing Spider-Man issue 40. Again, tons of fun. Love the John Romita Jr. art. Again, these are a couple of the issues I've already read this week. Really, really good stuff. Really enjoying Gang War so far. Another great issue was Gods #3, so continuing on, Jonathan Hickman, Valerio Schiti, and the cosmic side of the Marvel Universe. If you want to read the best, if you want to see the best art of the week / best punch-ups of the week, Definitely Incredible Hulk as it continues on that Ghost Rider that was so tentatively set up in the last issue. We have a one shot out this week, the original X-Men, which is Christos Cage and Greg Land, and this is going with the original X-Men lineup and telling brand new adventures. Spider-Boy up next, so Dan Slott, Paco Medina on art. So Spider-Boy, of course, the spin-off from Spider-Man, and Dan Slott creation, of course. Looks like cameos from Captain America in there. Star Wars, we continue on with the Dark Droids storyline, and we have both Dr. Aphra 39 and Darth Vader 41 this week. Staying in a galaxy far, far away, you have Star Wars The High Republic number 2. So this is the latest volume of that. But you also have this oversized one-shot, Star Wars Revelations, which is telling some new stories with some fan-favourite characters. Another great issue this week was Superior Spider-Man, issue 2. Dan Slott, Mark Bagley. Mark Bagley continuing to show he's one of the best in the business. Really, really good issue that. And then we finish off Marvel with Wolverine, which seems to have Spidey, which Spidey seems to be everywhere this week. Against the Sentinels with The Amazing Spider-Man. I think this will just be a wee one-shot adventure title before Sabretooth War kicks off in 41. So that leaves us just the indie side of things. So first up, we've got American Psycho. This is number 1. This is actually the second printing cover for number 1. So for anyone who missed out on the start of this, which is really, really cool stuff, you've got a new chance here with the new number 1. We have Animal Pound number 1. So this is the new Tom Keene written title, art by Peter Gross. There was the Ashcan there a few weeks ago, which is the black and white version and, you know, a more truncated story. This is it fleshed out and fully coloured. We have Creepshow. We're up as far as issue 4 of volume 2. Nick Dracoda doing one story and Alicia Whitney and Morissette doing the other. Also this week is The Deviant. So I had mentioned, of course, the variant covers there. James Tynion IV and Joshua Hickson. Just really, really creepy horror, serial killery holiday horror there. We have Gagger Ground Zero. We're issue 2 this week. So continuing on with this new Ghost Machine, which of course has attracted so many great creators. So Jeff Johns, Gary Frank, of course, on this one. Issue 1 was a blast. So issue 2, I would imagine, will be just as good. This week sees the new issue of G.I. Joe. So issue 302, ever since it's been brought into the Energon universe. As well as that, though, you do have issue 301. This is the second printing. So again, if you missed out the first time, the second printing has arrived. We have Godzilla Rivals, Jet Jaguar versus Megalon out this week. These rivals are always cool, oversized one-shots. Latest issue of Rare Flavors comes this week, number 3. Again, the Mini Desolata Star Team, Ram V, Felipe Andrade, continuing on with that. This one will definitely appeal to a lot of people. This is Shift. This is a one-shot set in the Radiant universe, or in the Massiverse. So you've got the likes of Kyle Higgins working on this, Daniel Dinaculo, Walter Balamonte, and all the guys who basically work in the Radiant universe working on that. This week sees the release of new Spawn as well, so up as far as 348, going all the way up to, working its way up to that 350 landmark. We have Star Trek issue 15, which continues on the storyline Glass and Bone, Colin Kelly, Jackson Lansing, continuing to work on that. And we finish off the week with brand new Walking Dead Deluxe up as far as issue 79 this week. So that is all the single issues for your final week before Christmas. So all going on the racks for a new comic book day this week. All pull lists are done. I don't know if I mentioned it before or not. At the end of the year, we will be looking at doing a clear out of any pulls that haven't been picked up for a couple of months. So just in case you haven't been with us, just drop us a message, let us know what's happening. But yeah, we're going to start the new year on the best possible terms. And as I said, just any that have been sitting around for a couple of years, we haven't heard from anybody. We're just going to clear those out. So, but anyway, as ever, hope you enjoyed this. Hope the Christmas shopping's going well. If you have anything else you need to pick up in the world of comics, we're here all week. Open up right up until Christmas Eve, which of course will be the 1 o'clock to 5 o'clock opening. But anyway, as ever, hope you enjoyed this. Hope it proved useful, and I look forward to seeing you soon. Take it easy.